We have no idea how many people were let in under this pilot. We have no idea the scale of the breach in security. We still don't know what airports.
You let 2.2 million.
We still don't know what airports and what ports were operating this pilot. And you know, when a pilot's going on at a time when our threat level is severe, you would expect the Home Secretary to be monitoring the pilot, to see whether it's working, to see whether it's being implemented correctly, and yet none of that seemed to be going on. And the government have already said that the number of people employed by the Borders Agency is going to be cut by 1,000 this year, by 5,000 or more over the course of this Parliament. And unless the government gets a grip on the UK Borders Agency, I don't think that we can rest assured that this pilot is going to, and the Borders Agency is going to have a handle on our national security and on people coming into this country.
Michael Moore?
Well, listen, I think it's perfectly obvious that everybody in the room this evening and anybody at home is first and foremost concerned about the security of the country. That is our primary responsibility as a government, and we take that very, very seriously indeed. What we recognise is that those who are trying to cheat the system have become smarter at it. They're using different techniques, they're using different technology. And so what the pilot was seeking to do was to ensure that we reduced the checks on young children travelling with their parents from Europe or with school parties, so that they didn't have to get checked against the warning lists, that the European parents, adults, were not being checked against the biometric chip in the passport, which confirms that the passport picture matches the person in front of you, but every single passport was still being checked.
And the result is, according to the Home Secretary herself, that we'll never know how many people entered the country who should have been prevented from doing so.
Wait a minute. The difference, there's two distinctions here. One is the point that Nadine has already made, that as a result of the pilot still being evaluated, but the early indications are that it has caught increased numbers of attempts to immigrate, to come into the country illegally. It has trapped weapons and also...
Yeah, you said that and she said that. What went wrong is the question. What went wrong?
If the pilot's so good, why
I'm not saying no, just answer what went wrong.
I'm not saying no to you, I promise, David.
No, okay.
My point is... The point I'm
just trying to get you to answer the question.
Well, I am answering the question, and particularly what happened here was that officials in the UK Border Force went further than they had been authorised and removed some of the checks for others who should have been checked, and unfortunately that does mean that there are gaps in what we know.